Shabbat Shalom, Zion. So first of all, I want to give all praises to the great I am. So just want to give a very important keynote to the saints to let you all know that the Most High got our backs. If you're serving the Most High with all your heart, your mind, and strength and soul, and you keeping his commandments, laws, and statutes with all your heart, and the best way you know, as the Spirit leads, you ain't got nothing to worry about. All right, peep this, Zion. So I'm going to have a heart-to-heart talk with you all, because I know that many of you are worried at what's going on with all the crazy stuff that's happening, especially with the whole vaccine thing, people trying to force this stuff upon us and all that stuff. But I'm going to tell you something, brothers and sisters. You stand strong to your guns. You stick to the Most High. If you vow not to take that poison, then by all means do not do it. Because I've already made that decision. I have made that decision, and nothing is going to change that. If they want to bring on the camps or whatever they want to bring on, so be it. Whatever. Because the word already says that we have the power. We are the chosen, brothers and sisters. And what we need to focus on is the power of the Most High. Now, I'm going to quote some scriptures. Y'all just write this down. I'm not going to even list the scriptures on the screen, but y'all just write it down as we go along. This is not going to be long. Just want to give you some powerful words, a power talk, some good encouragement to let you know, brothers and sisters, we ain't got nothing to worry about. If we're doing what we're supposed to be doing with all our heart, mind, soul, and strength, the Most High will have our backs. Guaranteed. Now, I want y'all to look at Jeremiah chapter 51. Jeremiah chapter 51. Let's start at verse 20. It says, "Thou art my battle axe and weapons for war. For with thee will I break in pieces the nations." Notice it says, "With thee will I break in pieces the nations, and with thee will I destroy kingdoms." Verse 21. "And with thee will I break in pieces the horse and his rider, and with thee will I break in pieces the chariot and his rider." Now, when we think about that in modern terms, brothers and sisters, the Most High is going to give us the power to break these nations. But we know he's going to do it. He's going to be the main one doing it, but we're getting ready to see some stuff. This is not the end, but it's the beginning of the end, Zion. And we're getting ready to see a sequence of things that are getting ready to take place. This is only the beginning. We ain't seen nothing yet. And as we see the world going crazy, as we see that they're getting so desperate to give everybody this jab, it started off with some incentives. Hey, we'll give you some free stuff. We'll give you a little money. Now it's turning into threats. And it's starting to get crazy. It's starting to get real. And I've been having many people email me this and that and just worried about what's going to happen and what have you. And this is one of the reasons why I'm doing this power talk. To let you know, brothers and sisters, that we have power. And there is nothing in the world that any heathen Gentiles can take away or wipe out. Now, they were able to wipe out all the Aborigines, the natives, Australian natives, but they cannot wipe out the true seed of Israel. They've been trying to do that for the last 2,000 years, brothers and sisters. Open your eyes. They can't do it. Why do you think they're constantly trying to do all kinds of tests on us? Because we are a resilient people. We are a special bloodline. I don't care what nobody says. You go look at the selection of these presidents and look at the British Empire and what they do in London as far as selecting the queens and their generations. They don't just pick anybody, brothers. They don't mix with other people like we do. There is a certain bloodline that has to take place. There's a certain bloodline that they use and that they choose their descendants from to become these leaders. Y'all think they just pick random people? Says, oh, we're going to just pick somebody of another race. Don't matter. No, they don't do that. They know how to track their bloodline. That's why these DNA tests, they're so fake. I don't agree with these DNA tests. I think they're bogus. It's nothing but a multi-billion-dollar scam. Yo, I saw this crazy article, and y'all can look this thing up. But this dude sent in the blood of an iguana, and my boy was telling me this. And you know, that thing came back. The test results came back. The iguana was part Jewish, and he had some other bloodlines from Nigeria. So you mean to tell me that damn iguana was part Jewish and Nigerian? That tells you how bogus this stuff is, Zion. If anybody, you could take a blood from a dog and that stuff would come back probably European. Now, y'all tell me this. How in the world were our forefathers, after so many captivities, were still able to track their bloodline without a DNA test? I'm going to leave it at that. But anyway, just getting back to the power talk, brothers and sisters. We got to step up. We got to stop fearing so much. I got it. All right. I got it. Many of our people that you got kids, you got family members, you got loved ones. You got to feed your family. Easier said than done, right? So when the rubber meets the road, what are we going to do? Here's what the word says. 2 Timothy chapter 1, verse 7. For Elohim hath not given us the spirit of fear, but of power. Y'all hear that? But of power and of love and of a sound mind. See, there's nothing worse when brothers and sisters start to panic. And again, like I said, I got it, because you look what's going on. They're using this jab as a weapon. They're going to start using food shortage as a weapon. See, they already got the whole world food. They already got everybody eating out of their hands. And they're doing a very good job at it. See, they love to use scare tactics to control. That's just one of the ways that they try to control people. And we know what the word says in Job 9:24. It says that the world is given into the hands of the wicked, but only for a short time. But don't get it twisted, brothers and sisters. It is the Most High who is still pulling the strings. So even the ones who think they're running things, these are the same ones that think they're going to conquer Elohim. They think they're going to shoot the Most High out the sky. They think they can fool the Most High. But the Most High is sitting back, like it said in the last two books of 2nd Ezra. You know, he says, get your armies, get your princes, get your kings, your captains. See, the Most High is sitting back and he's letting them increase their technology, because everything they got is going to fall like feathers. It's going to just dissolve like snowflakes. You're not going to be able to touch the Most High. So the Most High is sitting back, just looking at these fools like, go ahead and get your stuff. I'll give you a little more time. I'll give you a little more time. Go ahead and test my saints. I'm going to show you how resilient they are. Get all your technology. Increase all your technology. And when you're ready to battle, I'm going to bring it. And the Most High is going to demolish them. So brothers and sisters, whatever you fear, even if it's just a slight of fear, get it out your mind. Go ahead and just wash it. Whatever you need to do, cleanse it out of your mind. Because the thing that we need to worry about right now is focusing on serving and pleasing the Most High and not man. What does the word say? Fear him that's able to destroy both body and soul. But fear not the one that can destroy body only. They can put us in concentration camps. They can kill us all for whatever. But we know that they would not be able to exterminate the seed of Israel. Because even the word says that. The word says that if the moon and the luminaries and the sun cease to exist, so shall my seed. This is why they've been trying to blow up the firmament and get out in space, which they can't. They can't do it, brothers and sisters. So we have to get it in our minds that our life is in the hands of the Most High. And hey, look, if it's his will for us to go, then that's a blessing. because you will be sealed and you won't have to worry about all this crazy mess. But if the Most High bless us to be alive to see all this stuff, let's just pray that we're strong. Let's pray that we're persevering and keeping these laws, commandments, and statutes the best way we can. I don't know what's going to happen. Every day I pray, whatever your will be, let it be done. And sometimes I feel that the ones that the Most High take are the lucky ones. But it's all in the will of the Most High. We don't make that choice, brothers and sisters. The Most High is the past, present, and future. Everything that can possibly happen has already happened already, and the Most High has already seen everything laid out. We can't even begin to grasp the mind of the Most High. We can't even scratch the surface, brothers and sisters. We can't even get to the point where we can scratch the surface. The mind of Elohim is so infinite, beyond what we can even imagine. And do you think, when he says that not one hair on your head will be touched, do you think for once that the Most High is going to let his chosen seed be demolished? Do you really believe that? No, brothers and sisters. Now, it may seem like our enemies and our oppressors have the upper hand, but it only seems that way. But in reality, it's not. Because like I said earlier, it is the Most High is the true puppet master, and he's the one that's pulling the strings, and he's the one that's putting all the pieces together. Even when it comes to testing us, brothers and sisters, and we're about to be tested on all levels. But the good thing is that the Most High says that he would not put more on you than you can bear. So we're all going to have our tribulations. We're all going to have our Job period. We're all going to have our little time of trouble. And many of us are going through that now, but it's going to increase. So brothers and sisters, stick to your guns. Don't give in. If you made a commitment to the Most High, do not waver to the right or to the left. Stay on that middle ground. Too many of our brothers are getting into crazy doctrines. They're getting into stuff that wasn't meant to be seen or revealed. You got to be careful with that, brothers and sisters, because I'm seeing brothers going on a path where they're getting to a point of no return, and you can't tell them anything. And once they get to that point, there's nothing you can do. The only thing you can do is just step back and pray. But we know that these things must take place. Now, I'm no prophet. I'm not predicting when the Most High is going to come back. Neither will I. But I know one thing. We can see the signs. We can see the signs all around us. Things are happening even more rapid than we can ever imagine. And once those seals, those trumpets start to fall, brothers and sisters, all hell is going to break loose. You see, brothers and sisters, these heathen Gentiles are doing the most. But they're doing what they're supposed to be doing. They are being the very devils that they're supposed to be. This was predicted a long time ago. So they're fulfilling their role. Because they're going to be destroyed. We ain't got to worry about them. They're getting serious with this thing. They're getting so desperate with this jab. Now they're turning to threats. And New York, soon it's going to become one of the biggest hubs. You know why? Because they got them Zionists out there. And the ones who are really controlling all this stuff. But anyway, New York is one of the main hubs. They got restaurants where you have to show proof of vaccination before you can go eat. Now, who cares, New York ain't nothing but a big old cesspool anyway. But let me tell you what's going to happen, brothers and sisters. Let me tell you, because everything that we're going through, it's not going to be nothing compared to what the Most High is going to do to these wicked nations. The book of Enoch, chapter 62 and verse 14, it says, "Then shall the Most High hasten to expel them from his presence. Their faces shall be full of confusion, and their faces shall darkness cover. The angel shall take them to punishment, that vengeance may be inflicted on those who have oppressed," you hear that? "Who have oppressed his children and his elect. And they shall become an example to all the saints and to his elect. Through them shall these be made joyful, for the anger of the Most High shall rest upon them." Y'all hear that? Shall be made joyful. Shall be made joyful. So in other words, we are going to rejoice off of their destruction. We're going to be satisfied. And if anybody tells you, oh, we shouldn't rejoice because because they're being destroyed. Even David prayed for the destruction of his enemies. And then it goes on to say in verse 15, then the sword of the Most High shall be drunk with their blood, but the saints and the elect shall be safe in that day, nor the face of the sinners and the wicked shall they thenceforward behold. Brothers and sisters, the Most High ain't nothing to play with. Ain't nothing to play with. These people think they're getting off scot-free. They think that they can just do all manners of wicked. We don't got to go in detail how wicked these people really are, brothers and sisters. I'm talking about a diabolical, where you can throw black babies to alligators for sport and for fun, and you can do all kind of manner of things to our people. But you know what? Vengeance is coming. Vengeance is coming. Y'all hear me? Vengeance is coming upon these wicked nations. So brothers and sisters, don't even have an inclination in your mind what these heathen Gentiles can do to us. That shouldn't even come across your mind. No fear in that manner should come across your mind like that, because they don't have no power over us. Do you have the power to seize nukes? Do you have the power to overtake the armies? Do you have the power to just take control of everything? No, we don't. But the Most High does. And guess who his chosen are? Y'all already know the answer to that, brothers and sisters. There is a bloodline. There will be a remnant. You can believe that. And I believe that with all my heart, mind, and soul. Everything is so evident, brothers and sisters. Just go back and study the book of Daniel. Look at the prophecies. Look at all the things that took place and still yet to take place. You see what I'm saying? Everything is starting to fall in line. Again, we don't know the exact day when the Most High is going to pierce the sky or how he's going to come, but we do know it's going to happen. And I pray that it's sooner than later. But again, whatever his will be, that's what's going to happen, because the Most High is not coming on our time. He's coming at his designated time that he already knew from the beginning. Brothers and sisters, we are living in some exciting times. The only thing we got to do is serve the Most High and sit back and enjoy the ride. Read Psalms 91. Y'all know what Psalms 91 says. 1,000 shall fall by thy side and 10,000 at thy right hand, but what it goes on to say, it shall not come nigh to thee. Brothers and sisters, do not underestimate the power of the Most High for his people. Let me repeat that again. Brothers and sisters, do not underestimate the power of the Most High for his chosen people. So I'm going to close out with that. I say Shabbat, Shalom, and stay strong.